come join me this Saturday for a special treat for myself, as well as a yummy bread machine banana bread. This particular morning, my husband was working from home as he normally does on Saturdays, and he had already begun breakfast. He made some crumbled sausages, some eggs, as well as a big pot of coffee. And so before all of that yummy stuff, I just finished up my devotional time with God, and I made up my bed. I always do this because making up my bed makes me feel accomplished, and it gives me a beautiful focal point to look at when I enter into my room. Next, I'm just making myself a cup of coffee. I like to use half a cup of raw milk in my coffee, and I'll just heat it up either in the microwave or over the stove. And sometimes I even like to use my frother to give it that nice frothy taste and feeling. Now I'm sweetening this with this bourbon maple syrup from Costco. You guys, it is divine. Now here's my breakfast plate, you guys. That is a chocolate sourdough bread that I made. If you make sourdough, please make this recipe. It is so good. I am on my way to Target for a quick Target run and then a special treat for myself. Okay, so I am going to go and get a pedicure done. I am trying to be intentional this year to take care of myself a little bit more than what I have been doing. And so I'm trying to get pedicures once a month because it can add up. And I have all the things at home, but sometimes it's just nice to allow someone else to do your manicures and pedicures. So anyway, I'm making a point to do a pedicure. So here we go. Here's the before. This is the color that I chose, but I ended up having to use a dark green underneath it. I decided to go with green with glitter, bring glitter on top. I'm loving it. You guys, this is the sunset on my way home, and I just had to share it with you. It was so gorgeous. Now I'm just seasoning up some chicken for dinner tonight, and I'm actually going to bake it in the oven and put barbecue sauce on it at the end. And I'm just adding some paprika, and then I'm also going to add some of this garlic butter seasoning from Kinder's. I really enjoy Kinder's seasonings. I've had different ones. And then I also like to add some ground ginger to my chicken whenever I am using barbecue sauce. It gives it a really nice pop, as well as this ground garlic. And then I'm gonna go in with some cracked black pepper. Cracked is always better. It tastes fresher. And last but not least, some pink salt. Now you guys, I need to get a new salt shaker. This one doesn't shake out that well. So I end up having to open up the top and shake, shake, shake to season my chicken. I like to massage my meat to ensure that it is fully seasoned on every inch of that meat. I know some people don't like to touch meat because they feel it's slimy, so I would just wear gloves. That's what I do sometimes when I just don't feel like it. Now I'm just going to add this to my oven. It's preheated to 375 degrees. I'm going to cook it for 30 minutes. In the meantime, I'm taking out my bread machine to get started on this banana bread. I'm using these 3 ripe bananas because that's what I had. And I'm just going to use my potato masher and mash it up. I guess this really isn't just a potato masher, but you can use it to, I do it for mashing potatoes, doing jams, I mean, you name it. Now I'm just adding these eggs to this warm water because I forgot to warm them at room temperature. That was half a cup of milk that I added, and then that was a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm adding in my 2 eggs. And once I add in those 2 eggs, I am going to use my spatula just to break the yolks up so that it'll be easier to mix. Now I'm going in with that mashed banana, scraping that bowl, getting every bit of that banana out of the bowl. Next, I'm adding in a 1/4 cup of oil, and then I'm going in with my sugars. I'm actually going to use both white sugar and brown sugar. So I used half a cup of white sugar, and then I used half a cup of brown sugar. Next, I'm going in with some of my homemade vanilla extract. You guys, it's so easy to make. I'll make a video one day showing you how to create this. I used 1 teaspoon of this vanilla extract. Next up is my flour. So I'm going in with 1½ cups of flour. I like to scoop my flour into a measuring cup because it makes it a little airier. That's when I'm not wanting to sift my flour, I should say. And so I'll use a scoop and scoop it in. So that was 1½ cups. And then I'm doing baking powder here. But I forgot to feel myself putting in my baking soda. So I did 1½ teaspoons of baking powder and 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. And then I just added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm showing you my baking soda. And so I'm just going to put this on the quick bread cycle, or rather it was the cake cycle for me, and press start. And then before it stops with the kneading, I like to help it out and push it down. And then I come and I do the same thing and just scrape the sides of the pan. I know that there's smoke. That was because flour got into the bottom of the bread machine. Each?
No, beach.
Beach?
Oh.
Beach. Wait, beach? What?
Beach long.
Beach long?
No. Beach long.
Beach? Am I saying the first word right?
Yes. Long.
Long?
No. Long. No, it's the same first letter of the first word.
Beach bum?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Party hooper.
Party pooper.
Hip hop and don't stop.
Hip hop and don't stop.
Yes. Birds and bees.
Birds and bees.
Yes. Cupcakes and sprinkles.
Cupcakes and sprinkles.
Yes. Good lives only.
Good lives only?
Live.
Oh, good vibes only. Born
Yes.
to
Yes.
be
Yes.
wild?
No. Born. Old. Old.
Old?
No. No. Yeah. Old with the E.
Born to be bold.
Yes.
Okay.
Raining cats and dogs.
Raining cats and dogs.
Yes. Everyone achieves more. Together, everyone achieves more.
Together, everyone achieves more.
Yes. Cutie tootie.
Kitty potato. pick a peck of pickled peppers.
Yes! Talk to the hand. That was just talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand.
Alright, last one. You're doing good. Hit, hooray.
This is what dinner looked like tonight. It was the oven-baked barbecue chicken, broccoli, and rice. And our banana bread is finally done. I added those 20 extra minutes at the end there because it was still underdone in the center, and as you could see, it wasn't brown at all. So I'm just using a spatula just to kind of loosen things up. At this point, I realized that I left the paddle inside of the bread machine. I should have taken it out as soon as it got done kneading, but I forgot, so here we go, y'all. Now, isn't that a glorious looking banana bread? So moist. My daughter, Gracie, decided to cut it for me, and I think she did such a wonderful job with cutting it all up and making nice big slices for everyone to enjoy. And of course, she had to get the first taste. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye.